Now let's turn our attention to Latin America. The U.S. military has struck a Venezuelan boat at sea. The vessel was hit by a missile. It burst into flames instantly. President Donald Trump says the boat was carrying drugs. 11 people on board were killed. Trump has called them terrorists. The strike comes amid a major U.S. military buildup in the Caribbean. Warships and thousands of troops have been deployed. Venezuela's president, Nicolas Maduro, has accused Washington of aggression. Trump's move has left Latin America divided. Some countries support the military action. Others say it could destabilize the region. Here's a report.
This is the moment a Venezuelan boat was blown apart at sea. A U.S. missile locked on target, and within seconds, the vessel erupted in flames. President Donald Trump says the boat was carrying drugs. He says it was headed for the United States. 11 people on board were killed. Trump called them terrorists. The Pentagon released this footage. It shows the boat speeding through international waters. Four engines were pushing it fast across the waves. Then came the strike. No Americans were hurt. Trump posted about it on Truth Social. He wrote, "Please let this serve as notice to anybody even thinking about bringing drugs into the United States of America. Beware." It was both a warning and a victory message. The strike follows weeks of U.S. military buildup in the Caribbean. It includes warships and thousands of troops. It is the biggest show of force in the region in more than 30 years. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro reacted on state TV. He accused Washington of aggression. He said the U.S. wants Venezuela's oil for free, but so far, he has not threatened to retaliate.
Mr. President Donald Trump.
Mr. President Donald Trump, you must be careful because Marco Rubio wants to stain your hands with blood. South American, Caribbean, Venezuelan blood. They want to drag you into a bloodbath, to tarnish the Trump name forever with a massacre against the Venezuelan people, with a terrible war across South America and the Caribbean. This would be a full-scale continental war. They want to stain Donald Trump's hands with blood.
The Pentagon has sent powerful forces. These units are not just for patrolling operations. They are combat units, capable of striking on land. The military buildup has split the region. Brazil and Colombia say America's moves risks destabilizing Latin America. Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago back Washington due to concerns over drug trafficking. Outside the region, China, Russia, and Iran have condemned the U.S. action. America's Secretary of State Marco Rubio insists this is about drugs, not oil.
These particular drugs were probably headed to Trinidad or some other country in the Caribbean, at which point they just contribute to the instability these countries are facing. So the president's been very clear that he's going to use the full power of America and the full might of the United States to take on and eradicate these drug cartels.
Trump says the target was part of Tren de Aragua. It is a Venezuelan gang that began in a prison. Today it runs drugs, human trafficking, and organized crime across the continent. U.S. officials say some of its members have even reached American soil. Markets also reacted. Venezuelan bonds rose to their highest level in 6 years. Investors see more pressure building on Maduro's government. One strike, one boat destroyed. But the message is larger. Trump is showing force. Maduro is under pressure, and the region is on edge.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Skali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上の
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.